Welcome into Bucco-booth. My name is Benson Fector, and I will be the host of your show today. We've got a lot to go over in this next hour, breaking down the week that was Pirates baseball. I apologize for the audio quality. It might be a little bit worse than what we've expected in the past, but we're working to resolve that moving forward in the future. We've got not that many games to break down this week. The Pirates only had the chance to play 3 games this week, and we have some breaking news that we'll get to a little bit later on in the show regarding the rest of the weekend and what to expect for the Pittsburgh Pirates, but we'll get all into that and dive into it right now as we break down the week that was Pirates baseball. On Sunday, the Pirates lost the finale to the Tigers by a score of 2-1, meaning they got swept in that series. Their 3-game series against the Cardinals was postponed due to coronavirus positives from the St. Louis Cardinals. On Thursday, the Pirates traveled to Cincinnati for the first of what was supposed to be 4 games. They won the first game 9-6 and lost last night 8-1. The remaining 2 games of this series has been postponed due to the coronavirus. There was a positive test from the Cincinnati Reds. However, there is a mutual off day on Monday, so they might be able to have a doubleheader on Monday, where the next 2 games have been postponed. So the transactions from this week: on Sunday, the Pirates selected the contract of left-handed pitcher Brandon Waddell from the Pirates' alternate training site, as well as third baseman Jose Osuna. They optioned right-handed pitcher Nick Mears to the alternate training site and placed third baseman Phillip Evans on the 60-day injured list with a concussion. On Tuesday, the Pirates placed right-handed pitcher Joe Musgrove on the 10-day injured list with right triceps inflammation. They claimed right-handed pitcher Nick Tropiano off waivers from the New York Yankees, transferring right-handed pitcher Clay Holmes from the 10-day injured list to the 60-day injured list as he deals with his right forearm strain, as well as optioning right-handed pitcher Nick Tropiano to the Pirates' alternate training site. And on Thursday, the Pirates activated right-handed pitcher Keone Kela from the 10-day injured list, and to make room for him on the roster, they designated left-handed pitcher Miguel Del Pozo for assignment. And it's very good news, obviously, to get Keone Kela back for the Pittsburgh Pirates. They missed him sorely in that bullpen, and hopefully when the Pirates return to action on Tuesday, when they come home to face the Indians for 3 games, we can see a lot more of Keone Kela down the stretch. He did pitch on Thursday night in the win. All right, let's get to our weekly awards. Player of the week goes to Colin Moran, a 200 average, 2 for 10, a home run, and 2 RBIs. And when we're talking about weekly awards over the course of 3 games, the game against the Tigers on Sunday and the last 2 games against the Reds, it's really hard to pick it. And for me, it came down to Colin Moran, and I really liked the at-bats that he worked on Thursday. Worked a lot of solid at-bats as well on Sunday. And again, he's already up to 6 home runs this season. When I made my stat prediction for Moran for the season, I said 6 home runs. So he's already gotten to that point. I know the average isn't super high at 200, but he's working good at bats again. Sort of the stretch between his 5th and his 6th home run, he struggled, but he seems like he's starting to turn that corner again. And the Pirates are going to need him offensively down the stretch if they're going to have any hope of getting back into the season as a whole. Our pitcher of the week goes to Brandon Waddell. 1 1/3 innings pitched in 1 game, 2 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, 2 strikeouts. That's good for a 6.75 ERA and a 1.50 whip. And you might be asking yourself, why did we pick Brandon Waddell as our pitcher of the week? Those 2 hits, he recorded the first 3 outs of his outing, all in order, struck out 2 guys in the process. Getting that 4th out was a struggle, giving up back-to-back doubles. But those first 3 batters that he faced, he looked excellent. And Brandon Waddell, he was in Houston just a couple weeks ago. The Pirates added him to their alternate training site. Oscar Marine liked what he saw back in spring training. He wasn't even an invite to spring training. He came over from minor league camp. But a test of perseverance, and we see where Brandon Waddell is now, and you never know, this could be his jumping point to be an effective member in the Pirates bullpen. And he's also going to get our Rookie of the Week, who was his Major League debut last night. Obviously different than any other Major League, than what he expected his Major League debut to look like. But again, he was sort of one of the top Pirates prospects. He pitched for Virginia when they won the College Baseball World Series a couple years back, and sort of was going to be like a left-handed starting pitcher for the Pirates. He sort of fizzled out as a starting prospect, but more as a reliever, he can pitch multiple innings out of the bullpen for you. And right now, when you're looking at the injury situation for the Pirates with so many pitchers being on the injury list, relief pitchers too, and you just look at it as a whole, Brandon Waddell so far in his first out, and obviously he's only pitched in one game, and he could prove to be amazing, and he could prove to be terrible. But from what I saw, I really like the early returns on Brandon Waddell, and I am very high on him, and I have been for a while now. Our glove of the week goes to Adam Frazier. 12 total chances, 9 assists, 3 putouts, 1 double play, no errors. He did make a questionable decision last night when the Pirates were down 3-1 in the bottom of the 7th inning. Ball hit right back to Adam Frazier. It was first and third, I believe, nobody out, and he decided not to go home to go to second, but he botched a double play ball, which led to Nick Castellanos hitting a 3-run home run, which gave the Reds a 7-1 lead, and the game was pretty much over from there. But all told, I still love Adam Frazier's glove, and I still believe that they are showcasing him at second base. He has not been moved off that position. He's played virtually every day. The bat is starting to come a little bit. He's shown a decent bit of pop, but the hits aren't coming as we like to see it. But he has been showing some good glove work at the Keystone. According to a report from Jeff Passan of ESPN, the Pittsburgh Pirates have had their Saturday and Sunday games canceled due to a player from the Cincinnati Reds testing positive for COVID-19. As Major League Baseball continues to attempt to play through the COVID-19 pandemic, they continue to hit snags along the way. Earlier this week, the Pittsburgh Pirates had their 3-game series against the St. Louis Cardinals canceled due to a COVID-19 outbreak on the Cardinal roster. Due to this outbreak, the Cardinals have played just 5 games this season and have not played in 17 days. Early in the season, the Miami Marlins were also hit with a COVID outbreak. This led to them having to cancel multiple series, as well as the Philadelphia Phillies, Baltimore Orioles, and New York Yankees all being impacted as well. Well, now it appears the Pittsburgh Pirates will be impacted by the virus yet again. Following Friday night's loss against the Reds, it was reported that a Reds player had tested positive for COVID-19. Now, according to ESPN's Jeff Passan and MLB, Saturday and Sunday's game between the two teams has been canceled. This is the correct and smart move for MLB to make. There is no sense in risking another widespread outbreak like we saw with the Cardinals and Marlins. Saturday's pitching matchup was scheduled to be Steven Brault going up against Trevor Bauer. While on paper, this is a matchup that would appear to heavily favor the Reds, it was going to be Brault's first start without a piggyback this season, so it was going to be exciting to see how Brault could do. But now it appears we will have to wait to see the first non-piggyback start for Brault. And you can stay tuned on my Instagram account at BucksDugout for all of the latest news with this developing story. Right now, all we know is that Saturday, today, and Sunday, tomorrow, both of those games have been postponed by Major League Baseball out of an abundance of caution. The word around the street is that Nick Senzel is the one that tested positive from the Reds. He was sort of ushered off the field last night, kept away from all the other players. So hopefully we have a situation where it's just one positive from the Reds, none from the Pirates, and again, both teams have a mutual off day on Monday, so I would not be surprised if we do see a doubleheader on Monday. Either way, though, the Pirates do play the Reds 2 more times, so they're going to find a way to make up these 2 games. The Pirates still do have to make up 3 games with the Cardinals, so this is now getting to 5 games, 5 times that the Pirates have been impacted by the coronavirus outbreak, even though that they have been very good in protecting themselves as a team. Friday night, the Pittsburgh Pirates played the second game of their 4-game series, which proved to be probably a 2-game series, against the Cincinnati Reds at Great American Ballpark. Thursday evening, the Pittsburgh Pirates and Cincinnati Reds kicked off what has now proven to be a 2-game series at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. After kicking off the series by outslugging the Reds in a 9-6 victory, the Pirates were looking to take a step toward their first series victory of the season on Friday night. Unfortunately, that second step toward a series victory will have to wait until potentially Monday if they do have that doubleheader. Following another late-inning bullpen meltdown, the Pittsburgh Pirates were defeated by the Cincinnati Reds 8-1 on Friday night. With the loss, the Pirates are now 4-14 on the season. Also, with the loss, the Pittsburgh Pirates remain the only MLB team that have not won back-to-back games yet this season. Friday night, Chad Kuhl made his second start of the season for the Pittsburgh Pirates. This start was the first of the Pirates ditching the piggyback strategy they had been using with Kuhl and Steven Brault. Kuhl turned in a strong start on Friday, allowing 3 runs in 5 innings of work. All 3 runs that Kuhl allowed were via home run balls off the bat of the red-hot Jesse Winker. Outside of the Winker home runs, Kuhl allowed just 2 other hits to go with 1 walk and 6 strikeouts. In 14 innings of work this season, Kuhl now owns a healthy 3.21 ERA to go with 18 strikeouts and just 4 walks. His fastball has been a power pitch, while his slider and curveball both have been plus pitches. Working his way back from missing all of 2019 due to Tommy John surgery, Kuhl looks the best he ever has in his MLB career. If Kuhl can continue to pitch the way he has through the remainder of the season, he will firmly pitch himself into being part of the future plans of the starting rotation for the Pittsburgh Pirates. The sky remains the limit for Kuhl. Nick Turley replaced Kuhl and pitched a scoreless 6th inning, which included a pair of strikeouts. Then in the 7th inning, Chris Stratton took the mound. So far this season, Stratton has been arguably the best pitcher out of the bullpen for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Unfortunately, things went sideways for him on Friday night. Stratton allowed a double to start the inning. This was followed by an infield hit when a poor throw by Kevin Newman pulled Josh Bell off the bag at first base. Stratton then induced what looked like a double play ball, but second baseman Adam Frazier hesitated after fielding the ball, and it cost them the double play. This would prove to be costly. After allowing a 2-out single, Stratton gave up his first home run of the season. The 3-run shot by Nick Castellanos made the score 7-1 Reds. The home run was at also a Great American ballpark specialty. At most ballparks, the ball would have been a fly out to center field. After a base hit that went in and out of Newman's glove, Stratton's night ended. Stratton's outing saw him surrender 4 runs in 2/3 of an inning pitched. While the poor outing was far from being all Stratton's fault, it still was not a good night for the Pirate righty. That said, he is still someone who can be trusted in any high-leverage situation. Making his MLB debut, left-handed reliever Brandon Waddell impressed to begin. After Stratton got into trouble, he entered the bottom of the 7th inning and struck out the red-hot Winker to end the inning. Waddell then retired the first 2 batters of the 8th inning, including another strikeout. However, he allowed another Cincinnati run after striking back-to-back doubles. He would then get a ground ball to end the inning. One night after the Pirates' offense exploded for 9 runs on 3 home runs in Game 1 of the series, the Pittsburgh Pirates fell flat on their faces offensively on Friday night. The lone Pirates run of the night came when Brian Reynolds hit a solo home run, his first of the season, in the 4th inning. Outside of the Reynolds home run, the Pirates had just 4 other hits to go with 1 walk. Pirate batters also struck out 13 times. With Reynolds, Bell, Newman, Frazier, and Gregory Polanco all struggling, it is not hard to understand why the Pirates' offense is struggling. Until those hitters, or at least a portion of them, get going offensively, it is tough to envision the Pirate offense improving.